Hi, so we're going to do a little talk on incubation. Now we have several incubators in the house. This one being the biggest, which is an MS, it will hold 500 eggs. Basically, because I hatch out at different times of the month and different eggs are coming in, I basically do a tray at a time. Most trays in this incubator will hold either 50 or 100 eggs. Okay, so this is a quick demonstration of what's going on inside this incubator at the moment. So I basically have the shelf stacking system with a fan that runs circles around every tray. All these have gone in at different dates where I hold quite a decent chart, so I know when and where I need to take them in or take them out. As you can see from this centre shelf, they hold, each row will hold 10 eggs. So this centre tray and the one below it and the one below that will hold 100 eggs. The top one will hold 50. Take at day 18 the eggs from here and we will put them in to our other incubators, and they will go into lockdown to hatch at day 21. Basically, I use these three incubators for lockdown. They're Octagon 20s. This one's a bit of an older model, but it's still a cracking piece of kit. So basically, at day 18, we raise the humidity. And the eggs are set, so we don't move the eggs. So basically, the chicks are moving in the shell and getting into position to hatch. At day 21, we class that as hatch day, so anything can happen in that 24-hour period. Before we switch it on, I've disinfected it. These two channels here will be filled with water. The tray will go in, the eggs will be set, the lid will go on, it will be switched on, and we'll bring this temperature up, and by having the water in there, that's what's going to build the humidity up to over 55. Right, so the incubator's all cleaned down now. I've filled the channels with water. They've been running now for half an hour or so, building up the temperature, and with the water in there we're going to build up the humidity. So these, you can buy these online for a couple of quid. They're hydrometers, brilliant. We basically have one in each now, so that we can, at a drop of a hat, can peer in and it tells us whether the humidity's dropped or not. So they're set to go. I'm going to go get the next lot of eggs, and we're going to candle them as we put them in to make sure that they're still going and they're ready for lockdown. Right, so I've got the tray out of eggs. These are at day 18 now, so they're ready for lockdown. So in 3 days' time, hopefully we're going to have abundance of chicks. Now, you might be looking at this tray thinking, why is there gaps? Through the last 18 days, well, I'd probably say in the last 5 days, they have been candled, so some of them that haven't made it or have died or are being unfertile, we've removed them. Now we do that specifically because if an egg starts to turn because it's not growing, it could go bad and it could have a knock-on effect, a bacteria build up, and it could have a knock-on effect and kill your other ones that are trying to grow. We've got quite a few different birds here. I've got a nice selection of salmon feather rolls which were kindly given to me by Christine Norman. We've got some lemon pile Brahmas. We've got a large fowl silky there. We've got a few Andalusians. These are my Indian games. And then we've got some white Wyandottes, Danvers, and there's a couple of modern games there which we're hatching for a friend. Right. So I'm going to candle now. This is purely for candling this. This one particular one is made by Brinksy. Before this year, we used to use mobile phones, which turn the torch on and candle that way. Now, by doing this, you switch the light on, and you can hold the egg in, and you can see the air sac. It's better if you do it in the dark, which I'll show you now. So now you can see the air sac, and all the black dark bit here is where the chick is. You can see the air sac. So I know that this egg is pretty full, that's why it's dark. So as it hatches, it will break into the air sac before it pips, and then it will hatch. Right, so we're candling now, and the ones that are left are the dud ones. Now, when you put the light on, you can see the black splodge. This is generally, or you'll get a distinctive line, which is what we call the ring of death. But that, if you give it a little shake, no movement there whatsoever. And you see all the discoloration. That's what a dead one would look like. So these charts are amazing. So we're on day 18, so when you candle and you shine a light, this is what you'll see, this sort of darkness all the way through. So this is the air sac. Shows you from a yolk how the chick is developed inside the shell all the way up to day 21. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to download these online. Right, so here we are, we're in lockdown now, humidity's up, we've got 3 days to go. Now some people will say, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. This is the method that works for us. Sometimes you may get a drop in humidity depending on what's going on, maybe the weather outside and stuff like that, or there's some sort of issue. You might need to add some water in. Most incubators will have some sort of port that saves you opening the lid that you can put a drop of water in. This year we found that by having a spray bottle with some warm water in, if we need to go in there, or if a chick's hatched and we want to take it out to put it in the brooder, we'll lift the lid, remove the chick, and then we'll spray with warm water, and it will hold its humidity a lot better. So this is it, day 18, lockdown. See you on Sunday. Our success rate is probably at 90% now through the methods that we've done. So hopefully this video helps, and we'll see you on the next video.